Hey guys, it's Jimmy here and welcome back to another anime reaction. Today we'll be reacting to episode 3 of Reincarnated. Wait, it's not Reincarnated. It's Farming Life in Another World. For some reason, I was thinking of a totally different anime for a second there. But if you guys did not know, last week we watched episode 2. We of course got to see him started developing his farm more. And then he got his first villager, which was of course the Kawaii vampire girl. Which she was like, you know, a little lolly to like a phone, you know, vampire, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be following up the third episode here today because we left off last episode with supposedly another person coming to the village because they're kind of curious what's going on out there, and it's supposedly gonna be an angel or archangel. I don't know which one it is. I have to double check like the manga and stuff like that, but we're gonna react to that here today. If you did enjoy today's reaction though, then you know what to do. Make sure to smash the like button. If you don't want to miss on future anime reactions, make sure to get subscribed. But for right now though, oh wait, almost one more shameless plug. Check out our Patreon, support us there. We're getting awesome perks like full length reactions and early access. Now I can say it. For right now though, let's get into it. Looks like we're starting off the anime with just straight up the intro. They didn't do any cutscenes before it or anything like that, which I respect. So yeah. Looks like the vampire girl's waking up for the day, just getting ready. So the vampires really don't like the morning then, do they? He says... Okay, we know her name. Her name is Lou, or Lou? I'm hopefully saying that right. Looks like they set up some lighting out there in the bathroom by using some light magic. And it looks like it seems to be permanent if you set it up, which is interesting. Bro was right next to Salt the whole entire time, but he didn't realize it. She noticed it though. She's clutch to have because she's able to find some stuff that he could just either completely was ignorant about, or ignorant? I don't know if that's the right word, or maybe like something else. Oblivious, that's what it was. That's the word I was looking for. You know what's the craziest bit you gotta think about? She's a researcher, right? He's literally a walking case of basically stuff just coming out of nowhere. Like, you're like unknown, you know what I'm saying? Because he's literally bringing stuff from his world to their world. If you think about it like that, just think about that. Now the question is, will that cause any problems for invasive species? Invasive species? Is that the right one? Yeah, correct me if I'm mistaken. And there's the angel girl, and of course the wolves and spider had got her caught because he was sus. Bro moment. Okay, they got it. Okay, setting her free. Her wings are all messed up too. Okay, so she has to hold her skirt down for the use magic to heal herself. Interesting. Lou's running off because they know each other. The wolves are about to attack her. Yeah. They're like, yo, don't mess with our villagers or you're gonna get our paws, you know what I'm saying? Looks like the wolves magic don't work on them, so they're basically just like immune to magic attacks. So they just destroy people who use magic against them. If you're not physical prowess, then you can't do anything. She's saying husband. Sus. She's so embarrassed, man. So they're technically husband and wife now. Even though it was supposed to be like a joke, but it looks like he's actually oh, because he was an angel. It looks like it became a real deal. So it looks like angels in this world are not like supposed to be working for God. They're supposed to be just like really powerful warrior race. There's nothing special to it. Nothing that deep. That's an interesting way to solve problems, blowing the crap out of things so you don't have to deal with it. So it looks like this girl Tia over here is hunting her down because the bounty and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter. And of course the wolves are stronger than both of them because they're just like magic resistant. She's inviting her to live here now. This is Zabata. The spider's just like, yo! Huh? What did she mean by that? Wait, does she mean like guarding or does she mean like bang, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say it because YouTube's being weird recently, but we all know what the other thing she might be possibly meaning. Wow, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, bow chicka bow wow. Looks like they're at the maximum capacity of growing and maintaining plants. They can't really grow anymore since it's only 3 people. Which is a very good point. I'm glad he notices that. We got new pups. Let's go. Dude, she's so on guard, man. She's so concerned about them because they're like... So, we got the children, and then we got the children of the children. Wow, that's a lot. Looks like they might have to start expanding the hut to make it even bigger. So it looks like they're gonna build a big area for the doges. Looks like she's going to do something, but she'll be back. And we got elves! It came back with elves! Because they need a, I guess they gotta need a place to live. The truth is that they all share a very sad backstory. They all used to live in a village far north. Most of their people were wiped out, dragged into war of humans, and their race was scattered since they were wandering land. Looking for a place to settle down, okay. That's unfortunate. Bruh! I'm the youngest, about 300 years. I can't tell they're 100 years apart. So it looks like our boy needs more villages to grow his expand his fields, and looks like they need a place to sell it out, so this makes sense for them. Now the one part I saw that was a bit sussy was the whole recuperate. We'll come back to that later. Everyone's so scared of spider, man. And the dogs. They're just scared of all the monsters just chilling. They did it, like they built a massive house within a few days. Oh, he's hurt because he built a better house than his, and then his wife's even jealous. It's like, ah. But it looks like he learned a new technique though. Bruh. Dude, he literally just described what else is normally like in the normal genre, and she's like, no, that is definitely not the case. Like, so it looks like we're wandering for 200 years. Ayo, ayo. Oh wait. I don't think my guy realizes the situation. They say there's one thing I couldn't do, recuperate. He's just reproduce. I think he said right. Like she wandered around 200 years, but there was one thing she couldn't do, and he doesn't realize what he just blatantly agreed to, without even realizing. Man, I'm like, my guy's about to get jumped in the night. That's a good point. That's a good point. Where like, where's this land located? Don't think anyone owns a particular layer of land or anything. It's technically under the control of the demon lord. Oh, so Lily in the forest of, what is it, death or something like that, and it's owned by the demon lord technically because like it's around here. That's not how that technically works in some places, but I assume it works in this world, so we'll just go with that. So they're quite surprised on how little information knows about this world. I would just made the assumption after that point, like maybe, nah, maybe not from this world. I don't know, because he knows so much more about the growing and stuff like that. I guess they could have made the assumption that like, hey, here's the growing plant that are not normally accustomed to this world, so maybe like maybe he's from another country or something like that. I don't know. I feel like there could have been an assumption there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just a me thing. So episode 3, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty good. We of course got the new meet the new angel, and of course goes the same way the thing. So it looks like it was Tia was hunting Lou because Lou ran away, and of course she's a bounty hunter and stuff like that. But it seems like they know each other because they're like friends. And of course Lou's like now technically our boy's husband, which let's freaking go. I love that expression too. She was like super cute about it. You know, like, we're gonna respect that. And then after that, of course, he's working with them now to actually expand the crop stuff. But the problem I had is that there's not enough people. If you don't have enough people, you can't expand your crops because then you maximize the capacity of your what you can do. So instead of that, she just said, "Okay, I'm gonna be right back," and she brought back a whole thing of female elves, and we're just like over here like we all know where this is going. Like, don't get me wrong. Now, originally I thought it was gonna be pretty chill for a second there, but if you read the manga, you know what's gonna happen most likely next, if you know what I'm saying. But after that, he's just like, okay, yo, you guys can settle in because like the whole war. I get that. I understand. We'll build you some houses, so they just build them one giant house, right? And of course, they're like talking about all the skills they gotten from like all the 200 to 300 years of like traveling and stuff like that, which is cool that they go over that. And then they could like the lily tease like the one thing they couldn't do, and he just doesn't. He's like, oh, okay. He's just like, oh, that's so cool. Well, you learned everything, and that's awesome. What one more thing couldn't do? And then they're smirking so hard because he basically just agreed to bow chicka bow wow, if you know what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next episode or two we get him getting busy, if you know what I'm saying. But honestly though, the best part of today's episode wasn't even the elves. It was literally just to the fact that, you know, the vampire girl said, yeah, wife. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's the best bit of the series. I thought she was just gonna be like chill, but it looks like she just jumped instantly the wife thing right out of the gate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that was cool. If you guys enjoyed my reaction here today, then you know what to do. Make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed, because tomorrow we're reacting to the Misfit Demon King Season 2, the new episode, and then we're also posting a video on the Misfit Demon King Season 1 on episode 6. So like 2 videos coming out Saturday, both on Misfit Demon King 1 and 2. And yeah, if you want early access to anything, then check out our Patreon, support us there while getting awesome perks. But until then, I'll see you guys for another video. G-Man out.